Now last but not least, when you get it to here, of course you've got to get the inspector back out here. Because don't forget, before you start ripping and tearing and doing anything on your job, whoever's going to do it, if you're going to do it, if you're going to have somebody else do it, they got to go down to the city building department and get a permit to demo everything and to haul it all out. And that way the inspector can come at the end and he'll check it all out and make sure, okay, yeah, looks really good. He'll sign it off. If he's not happy with something, he's not going to sign it off, and he'll give you a little punch list of things to do. Okay? So do it right. Get yourself a building permit. And see, when you get the building permit, then you may have to they may require you to get a separate permit to haul all the burned debris away. And you may have to get a second permit, like this guy. This guy ended up having to get a second permit. He had to get all the debris tested to see if it was okay to be thrown away in the landfill. And the landfill, I don't know if the building department required that second permit or if the landfill required them to get a second permit so that the landfill could see what kind of material it was, how much to charge them for that material and all that kind of stuff. Because see, when he first got ready to do this, he just got one permit at the building department. And then when he went down to the landfill with the open trucks with the debris, they wouldn't let him dump it. Can you believe that? There was 3 big old huge trucks that he had all loaded up, and they wouldn't let him dump it because he says, oh, where's the permit? Where did this come from? And they wanted to see what type of material it was, whether it was toxic or if it had asbestos in it or anything like that. And can you believe, the landfill sent the trucks away, and so the big old huge trucks, they came right back down to this property. I don't know if I showed you that or not. They came right back to this property and they had to dump it all back out. Oh, the guy the building contract, he must have been beside himself, like, what the heck? So then he had to go down, get the material tested, had to get a separate permit. Kind of delayed him for 4 or 5 days. Then he had to get the big trucks back out here, load them all up again, and he was informed at that point that the landfill was going to charge him extra. It was an extra above and beyond what the landfill would have charged him before, an additional $17,000 for them to be able to dump that in the landfill wherever they told him to go. So check all that stuff out before you give somebody a bid, or before you think you've got enough money and time frame and all that kind of stuff to get this dumped, okay? Remember that. Look at that. I showed you this before, but isn't it amazing? There used to be a house here, it burned down. They tore all the debris out of here. They loaded that all up. Then they took all the concrete. It's amazing there was so much concrete on here, and now it's all been torn up, pulled up, and hauled away. This is what your job should look like when you get done. Just like this. Good job, guys.